Welcome everyone. For today's show, we have a special story for you guys. A love story and also a legend from the 20th century. It is the love story of the great Gatsby. You all are probably wondering, how on earth are we going to see a love story from the 20th century? It is because our government has just released a time machine and they want us to be the first people to test it. Thus, our crew thought what else could possibly be better than bringing the characters from the great Gatsby. So now put your hands together for Nick Carraway! How are you, Nick?
I am actually still very shocked from being brought to the future because I was just walking out of my house to get some fresh air and all of a sudden I'm in this theater. Also, I'm glad that you told me the reason why I'm here, or else I would have had a heart attack. I think the reason you told me was to see how people from the 20th centuries react to the fashion in the 21st century, right?
Nick, I actually want you to meet someone. Give it up for Tom and Daisy Buchanan!
What do you mean, where have I been? You and Tom are the one that moved away after Gatsby's death. I know, I'm sorry. But Tom said that business was slow in East Egg and we had to move. Or maybe he felt guilty after having something to do with Gatsby's death.
Watch your mouth, young man! Okay, let's all cool down for a moment.
It's true, you hated Gatsby. Remember that confrontation you had with him?
I hated him because he tried to take my wife from me. And it was my natural instinct to protect my wife. And
well, you?
Nick, please let him finish. He was also a bad person because he sells drugs and does other illegal activities to earn his money.
And you think you're a good person.
I don't do illegal activities to earn my money.
Daisy, I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but it's for your own good. Tom had an affair with another woman.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not, Daisy. The person who he had an affair with is the person who died in the accident that happened on our way home from New York City.
Tom! I can't believe that you're doing this to me. I'm sorry, honey. I was wrong. Why, Tom? Why?
And for you, Tom, when you saw that Wilson was upset about his wife's death, you told him that the one who killed her was Gatsby. You did this because you wanted Gatsby to be the victim of his vengeance, which in the end led to Gatsby's death. I hope you realize that you're also the killer of Gatsby.
You bugger! Come here, you! Ah!
One last thing, Tom. Even though it was Gatsby's car, he wasn't the one driving. Daisy was.
Is it true, Daisy?
Tom, I hope you are only sad because someone has died and not for the fact that your mistress has died. Maury, in the 21st century, is there a type of a device that could detect if something is a lie or not?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's called a lie detector. Why? Would you want to try it?
For that matter, I want them to try it.
Yeah, I want to try it. I want to know if Tom really cheated on me.
Sure, I want to try it too. We'll be back with the lie detector result. So we are back with the results. First is the result from Daisy. The question reads, did you ever love Tom? You said yes. The lie detector determines that was the truth. Next question reads, did you have an affair with Gatsby? You said no. The lie detector determines that was a lie.
I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, let's see yours then.
Results from Tom. First question reads, did you ever love Daisy? You said yes, and the lie detector determines that was the truth.
See, I told you. I told you. I told you so. I told you. I know, but there's more questions coming.
The next question asks, during your relationship with Daisy, how many women did you sleep with? You said 1, and the lie detector determined that was a lie. Lie detector predicts over 50 women.
No way!
It's okay, Daisy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The last question reads, were you planning to marry Myrtle? You said no, and the lie detector determines that was a lie.
When we get back, I want a divorce from you, Tom, and I'm keeping my daughter. Honey, we can sort this out. Yes, by divorce.
Daisy, that's right. You deserve better. And Maury, thanks for sorting this out. I really appreciate this.
Please, honey, please. I love you. I love you, please. Please. No!
Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in next time for yet another special show.